Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 402. Now today, the collectible of the day is the Hasbro Toys, Marvel Legends series, X-Men line, Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave, Wolverine action figure. Suddenly resurrected and bearing superheated adamantium claws, once again, Wolverine must fight to reclaim his freedom and his mind. The Wolverine figure features claws inspired by the character's superheated claws in the Marvel Comics Return of Wolverine storyline. This quality 6-inch scale Legends series figure features multiple points of articulation for added posing and play, with a detailed and intricate design. Inspired directly from the comic books, this is part of the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave, and the box contains Wolverine action figure and 2 highly detailed and hand-painted head sculpts, released by Hasbro Toys. Now, the comic of the day is Marvel Comics Presents, Volume 1, Issue number 118, with a cover date of December 1992. This is part of the Claws and Webs arc, with story by Howard Mackie, art by Sam Keith, and cover by Sam Keith. This issue is titled Claws and Webs, Part 2, Dreams Are Made of This? The story is continued from the last issue in the middle of an action sequence. Venom swiftly pins Wolverine to the ground, thinking that he's the one responsible for putting them both in the dream realm. Wolverine wriggles free and flips both of them over, and Wolverine hits a tree. Venom says that he doesn't like people playing with his head, and that since Wolverine is responsible, he's going to kill him. Before he can do so, both hear a scream from nearby, and Venom rushes off in search of the source. Wolverine recounts his plan to Professor X to dispel Nightmare from his mind, as Nightmare is the reason that he and Venom are both there. He also realizes that he and Venom are not in Nightmare's realm, but a different astral plane. He decides to find Venom, and he follows Venom's scent. He finally stumbles upon Venom, who is protecting a girl from a group of tigers. Wolverine realizes that the girl is an illusion, designed to look just like his former girlfriend, Mariko. Venom fights off a lion, and Wolverine takes out one of the tigers. The girl screams in fear and runs away. As the two fight off the animals, Venom tells Wolverine that he'll do nothing with the girl, as she could be connected to Nightmare, and she may lead them to him. Wolverine tries to follow her, but Venom punches him into a tree, and he's impaled by one of the branches. Venom then webs his hands to the tree and slashes him across the face with his claws. The story is continued in the next issue. Geek Fact: Dastardly and scheming, Nightmare is a fear lord who rules over the Nightmare world, his own realm within the dream dimension, a manifestation of the collective psyche of humans, who are dream manifest a life of their own. He feeds off the dreams of living beings as they sleep, drawing power from them. Nightmare also sometimes tries to trap specific individuals in his realm, though never with much success. He's even tried to free himself from his realm or merge the world within it. Bonus Geek Fact: Nightmare World was a realm within the dream dimension, ruled by Nightmare. It was set in the archipelago of Anguish and Redemption. The Archipelago of Anguish and Redemption is a collection of shattered dimensions reachable from Earth. The Nightmare World was described as the borderlands of madness and myths, and bordered both Alkira, home of the Aboriginal gods, and the astral plane. It's also stated that the realm of madness, that's ruled by Dusk, whose denizens are natural enemies of Nightmare, though some of them served Nightmare as well, bordered it, and were beyond it. Nightmare's realm was also bordered by the kingdom of anesthesia and coma. When the writer Stephen G. Deisner wrote about Nightmare, The demon became a fictional character, and he and his minions could access the land of fiction, now bordering his realm. The land of fiction became, for a short time, Nightmare's kingdom. Another bonus geek fact: the dream dimension is one of the splinter realms, as well as the astral realm, and a dimension linked to and shaped by humanity's collective unconscious. It's literally a manifestation of the collective psyche of mankind, located within the dream time, the collective unconscious of the sentient beings in the universe. There, the dreams of man took on a sort of independent life of their own and were ruled also by Nightmare, considered to be the dominant life form of that dimension. And final geek fact. Now that I've probably thoroughly confused you, now back to the story. Claws and Webs, today's story, was part of a 6-part miniseries that ran in Marvel Comics Presents, issues number 117 through 122, from December of 1992 to February of 1993. Webs and Claws is about Wolverine suffering from recurring nightmares, and he suspects Nightmare as the culprit. Wolverine enlists the aid of Professor X, who puts Wolverine's consciousness onto the astral plane, where he comes face to face with Venom. The pair fight, with Venom insisting he's the hero of the dream, which means Wolverine must be the villain. But eventually they put aside their differences to attack Nightmare together. But upon reaching him, Nightmare laughs, saying that Wolverine has been a pawn all along, that Nightmare wanted Wolverine to turn to Professor X for help so Nightmare could access Xavier's mind through Wolverine's, thus escaping the astral plane. However, Xavier suspected as much, so as Wolverine and Venom attack Nightmare on the astral plane, Xavier does so telepathically as well. And when Wolverine stabs Nightmare in the head with his claws, the villain disappears, and both Wolverine and Venom are returned to their bodies. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. This is Cat Fan Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.